The following game has been rated M for mature by the ESRB for blood and gore, violence, and language. What that means is anyone under the age of 17 should not be watching this video. You have been warned.
Greetings and salutations. I am Outlier and I bid you welcome to this channel. Joining me today is, of course, my usual co-hosts, Snowball and Wolf. And today we're returning back to Halo Combat Evolved. So the premise of the Halo series is that you play as a cybernetically enhanced super soldier known as the Master Chief, who is protecting the whole of humanity, or at the very least what's left of the whole of humanity, from an intergalactic religious order known as the Covenant. And the Covenant is trying to wipe out humanity because humanity explored the stars, discovered new planets, new life on said planets, as well as the ancient relics of an even longer, even older, even more powerful and technologically advanced race known only as the Forerunners. But the problem is that the Covenant revere the Forerunners as gods, and to mess with their stuff is considered a profane crime of the highest order, which they discovered humanity doing. So they declared humanity as a whole heretics and needed to be cleansed from the greatness that is the galaxy, so that way they can proceed on with their great journey and attain whatever it is that the Covenant seeks to attain. Yeah, that's about standard fare for what religions normally promise. And while humanity can stand toe-to-toe against the Covenant in ground battles, using armored vehicles, even I think spaceborne fighter craft, what humanity lacks in terms of Covenant military might is in massive starships, most notably in the fact that if the Covenant lose the ground war, they just simply park their spaceships in high orbit and burn the entire surface of the planet to glass using fire and light. Because apparently the Covenant doesn't like losing, and that's how they deal with failure. And for those of you who haven't seen any of the prior episodes that I made of this game, the Pillar of Autumn comes across a Forerunner construct, a ring world, which in-game is known as a halo, which is also one of the holiest objects, according to the Covenant. So the Covenant get there first because the Covenant ships are faster, and they set up shop, and the Pillar of Autumn arrives, and there's a space battle, and the Pillar of Autumn crashes, and everybody on board gets separated. So you, as the Master Chief, have to fight your way off the Pillar of Autumn onto the Halo ring, and then manage to gather enough forces to assault a Covenant. I don't know if it's a battle cruiser or a frigate, but basically a Covenant ship that's in close proximity to the ring, because the captain of the Pillar of Autumn, a Captain Keyes, managed to get himself captured. So we go rescue him, and once we rescue him, he mentions that when overhearing the Covenant, it turns out that Halo, in addition to being a sacred holy relic, is also a massive weapons platform. They don't quite know what kind of weapon it is, just that it is one. And the Covenant are trying to gain access to the Halo's fire control systems, probably to fire off the weapon, because they can, and they're crazy, and they're religious, and all that fun stuff. So the Master Chief is tasked with securing the command center, and what I originally thought was the command center was just simply a map to the command center. Think of it as one of those information kiosks in a mall, assuming malls are still existing when you watch this. But that's a moot point and not relevant to here. And once we know where the command center is, we attack the command center, but our AI buddy, an AI construct known as Cortana, interfaces with the command center and realizes that Captain Keyes, who's on a mission with a bunch of Marines elsewhere on the ring, is in deep trouble. Again, because apparently the captain can't avoid being the damsel in distress. Because apparently he enjoys it. So we then track after him, and while we don't find the captain, we find what happens to the captain, and we are attacked by a third, even more alien faction, which, unlike the Covenant, doesn't see humanity as a bunch of crazed heretics. They simply see humanity, and technically the Covenant as well, as food. So we try to make our escape with what few human forces remain, where we meet the caretaker of the Halo Ring, a Forerunner construct known as 343 Guilty Spark. And 343 Guilty Spark takes us on a long-winded adventure through, I think that he calls it the library. Basically, it's to access the key, which is used to turn on the fire control systems for the Halo. And I last left off at the point where the Master Chief acquires the key, and 343 Guilty Spark teleports us back to, I would assume, close proximity to the control room, which is right where I left off last episode, and right where I'm going to be picking it back up again. So the Master Chief has been doing quite a bit of work, and the job isn't done. And the Master Chief, being the Master Chief and the professional soldier that he is, he does not stop until the job is done, and the job is not done, so he's not stopping. So off we go back to the control center, this time with what we need to actually turn it on. Should be fun, and we'll see how that goes. And as such, this game is of course made by Thank you again. And as such, let us begin.
Which means that any organism with sufficient mass and cognitive capability is a potential vector. Is something wrong?
No, nothing.
Splendid, shall we?
At least we teleported directly to the command center, as opposed to walking all there, which I figured we would do.
Unfortunately, my usefulness to this particular endeavor has come to an end. Protocol does not allow units with my classification to perform a task as important as the reunification of the index with the core. That final step is reserved for you, Reclaimer.
And we turn it on. Or not.
That wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh, really?
Cortana.
I've spent the last 12 hours cooped up in here watching you toady about, helping that thing get set to slit our throats.
Hold on now. He's a friend.
Oh, I didn't realize. He's your pal, is he? Your chum? Do you have any idea what that bastard almost made you do?
Yes. Activate Halo's defenses and destroy the Flood, which is why we brought the index to the control center.
You mean this?
A construct in the core? That is absolutely unacceptable.
Sod off!
What impertinence! I shall purge you at once!
You sure that's a good idea?
How dare you? Oh!
Do what? I have the index. You can just float and sputter.
Enough! The Flood is spreading. If we activate Halo's defenses, we can wipe them out.
You have no idea how this ring works, do you? Why the Forerunners built it? Halo doesn't kill Flood. It kills their food. Humans, Covenant, whatever. We're all equally edible. The only way to stop the Flood is to starve them to death. And that's exactly what Halo is designed to do. Wipe the galaxy clean of all sentient life. You don't believe me? Ask him.
Is it true?
More or less. Technically, this installation's pulse has a maximum effective radius of 25,000 light years. But once the others follow suit, this galaxy will be quite devoid of life. Or at least any life with sufficient biomass to sustain the Flood. But you already knew that. I mean, how couldn't you?
Left out that little detail, did he?
We have followed outbreak containment procedure to the letter. You were with me each step of the way as we managed this crisis.
Chief, I'm picking up movement.
Why would you hesitate to do what you've already done?
We need to go right now.
Last time you asked me, if it were my choice, would I do it? Having had considerable time to ponder your query, my answer has not changed. There is no choice. We must activate the ring.
Get us out of here.
If you are unwilling to help, I will simply find another. Still, I must have the index. Give your construct to me, or I will be forced to take her from you.
That's not going to happen.
So be it. Save his head. Dispose of the rest.
Should have just shot him right there.
Look out.
Anyway. Again, that is not... Okay, so I have a shotgun and a plasma pistol. And shields are running low. So I'm going to hide behind whatever this thing is, but apparently it stops their beams, so I shouldn't complain. Until shields are charged or they no longer get out of the cover. Can you die now? Thank you. So I think that killed him. Where is the other one? There you are. Alright, so the gun pointed at the head of the universe.
We can't let the monitor activate Halo. We have to stop him. We have to destroy Halo. According to my analysis of the available data, I believe the best course of action is somewhat risky. An explosion of sufficient size will help destabilize the ring, and will cut through a number of primary systems. We need to trigger a detonation on a large scale, however. The starship's fusion reactors going critical would do the job. I'm going to search what's left of the Covenant BattleNet and see if I can locate the Pillar of Autumn's crash site. If the ship's fusion reactors are still relatively intact, we can use them to destroy Halo.
I had no idea he fidgets with the weapon, he would just stand there. Good thing we have a ship that has a hopefully active fusion core. So we open the door, all the doors, and more Covenant. And it looks like that they're actually fighting each other, so I should still probably shoot them. That's a grenade. That's a grenade he threw directly up, right on top of him. Quiet, you. Right, now I know the Master Chief had a assault rifle in the cutscene. I'm curious as to why he didn't have it at the very end of the cutscene, but oh well. Let's grab the Needler instead. Alright, I keep forgetting these doors don't auto-open. Can I auto-close the door? I guess not. Now we take cover behind the shield. And the epic music starts playing because I'm fairly certain that's a hunter. No, actually it's just a grunt. There's just a couple dozen grunts. There's always a couple dozen grunts. And he tossed a grenade.
Haven't located the crash site yet, but we need to buy some time in case the monitor or the sentinels find a way to activate Halo's final touch without the index. The machinery in these cannons are Halo's primary firing mechanisms. They consist of 3 phase pulse generators that amplify Halo's signal and allow it to fire deep into space. The power levels are enormous. I can't even begin to calculate the pulse's range. So, if we damage or destroy these generators, the monitor will need to repair them before Halo can be used. That should buy us some time. I'm marking the location of the nearest pulse generator with a nav point. We need to move in and neutralize the device.
Alright, I think that actually missed. So, we do this now. Alright, anybody else? Bigger question, is there a health pack? Alright, so since this is out of ammo, I'm taking this gun. And I need to go there. So, big question, how do I get there? Well, I mean, I guess I gotta go... well, down, basically. Yeah, I think that actually missed it. Alright, this gun is running low. Where'd his gun go? Oh, there it is. I mean, there is one easy way down. Let's do this. And we're dead. Yeah, one problem with doing that is, well, you're caught between 2 groups of enemies. So where'd his gun go? Here we are. Goodbye. Alright, now we hide. We'll wait for shields to recharge. Taking pot shots along the way. Just so they also need to be in cover. Anybody else? Yes, no, maybe? Yes, I just shot him in the butt. No, I am not ashamed of it. This is war. Strange things happen in war. Strange things that wouldn't normally happen in non-war. Also known as peacetime.
Commandeer one of those banshees. We'll need it to reach the pulse generator in time.
Okay. Okay, I was worried that let's just get. I would say let's just get to the Banshee, but I don't think it's going to let us get to the Banshee. I have too little health, and there's just too many enemies. Of course, the Wraith also doesn't.
Commandeer one of those banshees. We'll need it to reach the pulse generator in time.
Oh look, a health pack. Oh look, a rocket launcher. You know, we're gonna get taken out. I was gonna say, I just picked up that health pack. And then I just blew clean through it.
Commandeer one of those banshees. We'll need it to reach the pulse generator in time.
Let's just pick up the health pack, pick up the rocket launcher, pick up the ammo for the rocket launcher. Blow this guy just clean up. Blow this guy clean up, even though that probably misses. I do it more for the fact that I can get spare ammo. That way I don't have to come back here when I burn through it all. And we fire at this and miss completely. And we fire again. And don't miss completely, but get a glancing blow on it. And fire again for a direct hit. And fire again for, I think, a direct hit. I don't know if that blew up. It did blow up. Alright, so now we have a close and range shotgun, which we now wield with the efficiency of a crazy person. Alright, somebody else is still here. He's too far away. So I'm going to keep the rocket launcher just in case. In the meantime...
Good. Let's get moving. The nav point marks our target.
I learned to fly. As I slam into the bottom of the very thing I probably need to land on. Alright, so this thing is no UNSC VTOL, but then again, at this point in the series, the only flying craft there is the Banshee. So I'm just going to do strafing runs until I clear off this platform by flying in a circle and then essentially just dropping down. Where did... Okay, It's not the platform. Oh, there we go. Let's see, like, where'd the platform go? Alright. One way to do it is just to simply dive bomb. And now we get out. Oh, Banshee's still mostly intact. Oh, hello. Goodbye.
That's the pulse generator. The center core is the signal amplifier. That's what we need to shut down. We need to interrupt the pulse generator's energy stream. I've adjusted your shield system so that it will deliver an EMP burst to disrupt the generator, but you'll need to walk into the beam to trigger it. The EMP blast should neutralize the generator, but it will also drain your shields and leave you vulnerable until they recharge.
Can you know I just toss a grenade in the thing? I guess not.
Objective accomplished. The pulse generator has overloaded. Scanning. The generator's central core is offline. Well done.
Yeah, it's also not helpful. To be fair, shields actually did recharge before those sentinels showed up. I'm just incredibly bad at aim with a short-range weapon. Am I even in range with these things? Of course, given the fact that my other option is this thing, part of me thinks I should just simply up and leave. Of course, you know, when they like fly literally right up close next to me, I will take the shot, as I believe the phrase is. Alright, so where is that again? Somewhere along this wall? Alright, so I walked into here. Alright, and that's literally it for my shotgun rounds. Everything else I have in the magazine. And here's the door. Okay.
The second pulse generator is located in the adjacent canyon. Move out and I'll mark the target with a nav point when we get closer.
I'm just gonna reload real quick. Yes, I know it means that the rocket launcher's uneven, but no, I'm out of shotgun shells other than what's currently in there. So let's take the Banshee and go down. Alright, so strafing runtime. Goodbye. And the Banshee's damaged, so I should probably land sooner rather than later. Of course, that could work too. Yes, very big, very scary, very mean. Still took a shotgun to the face.
That's the way to the next canyon.
Hello. Goodbye. Anybody else? That even hit anybody? I did not even see that guy. Okay. I should pick up a new gun. Not the one I was aiming for, but it still works. Alright, so which way is out? I mean, the arrows of going this way say go this way, but I'm actually going against the arrows for once. Plus, this dead body is probably the first guy that I shot here. Alright, Well, it's not directly across from the entrance. Oh, look, there's somebody still alive. I mean, it's a good indication of where you haven't been yet. Now, there's people to shoot. Alright, here's a grenade. Not certain that it hit anybody. And again, I haven't been certain if these grenades hit anybody. For all I know, none of my grenades have ever actually hit anybody. Or at the very least, killed them. Yes, I've seen bodies go flying from the grenades, but there's no guarantee that, you know, they weren't already dead before then, and there are now flood here. Oh look, a health pack. Oh look, more shotgun ammo. Oh look, more grenades. Okay, that was not helpful. Alright, so this gun's now out of ammo. Where did your gun go? Oh, take this one. I could have sworn somebody had an assault rifle. Huh. I picked up the shotgun. Alright, so I'll leave the rocket launcher behind for the assault rifle and the shotgun. Alright, Master Chief is, well... And the Master Chief still can't survive against a massive fall. I mean, if I'm gonna drop the... Okay, what was that? Let's say, if I'm gonna drop the rocket launcher for the shotgun anyway, might as well use up the max. I'm not certain that hit anything, but I'm now out of rockets, so it doesn't matter. Oh, look, an assault rifle. Anybody else? anybody else at all. Now, gotta remember, there's a very large gap between here and there. So wait for shields to recharge. And I don't know if that actually hit anybody. Because I also don't know if I actually need to go that way. So for all I know, I can just simply leave those guys be. Of course, given the fact that this seems to loop around, something tells me I can't leave these guys be. Okay, do I want to know what's making that wet squishy sound? Probably not. Alright, anybody else left alive here? And is there a shotgun I can pick up? I don't think so. This one there was, but I think that was just the one magnum that guy had. I wonder if I can just simply sneak past. I'm guessing no, but especially considering I was just seeing. So, plasma grenade right there. That hit him. That's one way to take care of a guy with a sword. Futuristic combat, and they have swords. Go figure. True, they are energy swords, but still. Of course, I guess it beats what the Flood have. They're half the time just simply punching. Oh, there you are. Next. I'm assuming we still go this way, against the arrows of going this way. Now, I feel like we're backtracking the entire level 2 levels ago. Oh look, more Flood. Grenade. And I'm fairly certain that missed them completely. That missed everybody completely. As we walk backwards out of here, tossing another grenade. You guys dead now? I'm guessing no. Seriously? Where'd you guys come from? Probably from the other bridge. I think there are a few of them left. And I'm now down to whatever is in the magazine for the shotgun. On the plus side, I'm at full auto assault rifle ammo, and look, more shotguns. And I should say shotgun. And I'm still hearing somebody. There you are. Oh, you got back up. Okay, cool. Stay dead. Right, I'm still hearing something. Now, I know it's kind of an AI thing, but you would think that if the Covenant perceived the Flood as a greater threat, they would stop fighting me. Although, to be fair, I am actually shooting them in the back as I walk past, so I guess the feeling is mutual. Okay, I'll take that. I didn't do it, but I'll take that. As I get hit with a rocket launcher straight to the face. Okay. Alright, so this room again. Let's see if they manage to tag somebody this time. And they did. I think I stepped on that one. So I know that there were some behind me. There they are. Anybody else? Probably. So now, where's the guy with the shotgun? There we are. Let's pick up some more assault rifle ammo. And more shotgun rounds. Even more shotgun rounds. And even more shotgun rounds. Alright, so wasn't as funny as the one guy that rocket launched everybody, and he's still there. So, right, moving right along. That's alright, so let's actually take out the guys that come in from behind first. Just so that way I don't have to deal with them. Okay, I can see you there. Anybody else want to walk through the door? Where'd the guy with the shotgun go? I'm so much interested in where the guy with the shotgun went. I'm more interested in where the shotgun went. Oh well. Oh look, there it is. Alright, anybody else? Anybody at all? Stay down this time. I think I'd just stop playing dead and actually be dead. That'd be fine. Alright, sounds like the guy with the rocket launcher's still there. And there's the rocket launcher, so I'm assuming as he gets back up. As part of him bounces off the helmet. And it sounds like it's still moving, so we're just going to proceed. Anybody else? Of course, there's always more. They never stop. They're like a flood. Hence the name. I say, did I just walk past one of them? Right, did that kill him? I think so. Something else exploded. Right, there's a big mess of red on the other side of this wall. Somewhere. Oh, there you are. Figured there was somebody on the other side. Where did you go? Alright, let's just proceed on. Or not. Or not. So I'm thinking this is the other bridge. Oh. I say the grenade latched onto him, but he was literally right next to me, so I gotta wait for shields to recharge. I don't have to wait for shields to recharge. It'd be stupid not to wait for shields to recharge, but I don't technically have to wait for them to recharge. Okay, that was another rocket launcher that literally just barely missed me. mind? Yes, the guy with the rocket launcher is still there. And he's still there as well. So I wonder if the Banshee will take out the guy with the rocket launcher, or the guy with the rocket launcher will take out the Banshee. Either way, I can't be waiting, so let's just open fire. The rocket launcher dude was the next group over. Stay down. Plus side, the rocket launcher's right here, so I know... Excuse me 1 second. Wrong button. You know, I miss the auto-locking feature that they have. That works. I mean, it's dead now, so I can't use it, but at least it's not shooting me, and I still need a health pack. I also need to hit all these guys with a shotgun. Stepped on. I stepped on 7. Where are all these guys coming from? I mean, they're quite literally pretty much everywhere. I wonder if we're even heading in the right direction. I certainly hope so. Hello. Just gonna do that and walk backwards. Anybody else? Why do I feel like somebody jumped around behind me? I think that guy jumped in sideways. Really do not like the splishing sound of the weapon. On the plus side, more shotgun shells, so I shouldn't complain. Don't think I can get through there. So, where is the way out? You mean, do I go around? Fairly certain everything in this room is now dead. I say that as this guy's here. On the plus side, I would say I think this lift is too small to actually have enemies suddenly spawn. I say that as I walk off the elevator. On the plus side, we get down. Anyway, as I was saying, I say that enemies can't, this lift is too small for enemies to jump down. As they jump down, here they are. Alright, probably should not walk backwards into unknown terrain. Might actually be slightly smarter just to get rained on by these flood forms. Yeah, I know, it's not really exactly a good idea, but, walk into a room full of unknown enemies, or get rained on by things that I do know of. Don't really do that much shield damage. Every time I see these, these small little flood forms, I keep thinking one of these days in one of the newer games are going to have a cutscene where there's a bunch of the newer Spartans, getting after a mission, and they're getting debriefed and resupplied and their armor repaired, and they take off their helmets or chunks of armor, and it's all just flood under there. Give it time, I'm sure somebody else will think of that. That, or they'll just listen to me and think, hey, that's a really creepy but still cool idea, let's just implement that. One of the two. Not certain which one's better. And oh, there you go. I mean, I stopped using guns right around the same time that I started running out of shotgun shells. And assault rifle ammo. Alright, so big question. Is this the way that I came in? I'm thinking no.
Let's take care of the next pulse generator.
As somebody grenades the one vehicle I probably could have used. Let's get moving, get moving, get moving, get moving. That wraith is going to open fire. Alright, so where do I gotta go? Up there. How do I get up there with this thing? The answer, I'm fairly certain, is I don't. I'm just gonna head this way. Because I don't think a ghost can take out a wraith. Not easily. And I'm not about to try with everything else that was there. I'm just going to keep this shield between me and him until my save is in charge. And then I'm going to do that. Oh look, a warthog. And rocket ammo. With no rocket launcher. Should I be worried? Probably. Just gonna flip that over, grab the health pack, and hop it. Alright, and I'm gonna watch that grenade bounce as I drive past it. I'm gonna try to navigate the warthog up this cliff face. And fail horribly, countless times. Get up. And there we are. Alright, I'm just gonna hop into this thing and be on my way. This time I managed to get past them and escape while still having most of my health. Well, this time we're learning and actually have other banshees. As I get taken out. Okay. Get moving, get moving, get moving. I think I actually managed to keep more of my health this time. Goody. Alright, so I gotta remember to strafe the central area because it has gun emplacements. Lots and lots of gun emplacements. As I get blown up. Again. Alright, so I'm just going to do it just this time. Managed to actually get through with most, well, not most, but some of my shield intact. And then we're just going to do fly straight up and start dive bombing. Because why not? I mean, I can think of plenty of reasons why not. 1, it's stupid. 2, it's crazy. 3, it's the only way I'm actually going to hit anything. As this Banshee's now at half health. 2 bars of health. And now it explodes. Just as I'm trying to get out while leaping over a ravine. Right, just plow into him. And say use the warthog as cover. Then get to the Banshee with most of the health intact. Okay, that was other Banshees. So now we get out. Shoot him. As I'm fairly certain that Banshee just exploded. So I guess I'm not getting a ride back on that thing. But we're through. For now. Plenty of gunfire. This time it's Flood versus Sentinels. Alright. I know somebody's got a shotgun. Several somebodies, I thought. Somebody even had a rocket launcher. Okay then. Is everything dead now? For now.
That did it. The pulse generator overloaded. More to go.
Yeah, so did we. Do I want this rocket launcher? Probably a very bad idea. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to fire this off
That
and
did
then
it.
hide
The
back
pulse generator
here.
overloaded. One more to go.
At least until the shields can start recharging. Alright, so now is that everybody? So I'm once again out of shotgun rounds. And somebody else brought a rocket launcher. That or they picked up the first one. All that and no one has a spare shotgun. Go figure. I mean, it looks like they just picked up the rocket launcher because it's no longer where it was.
I've located the Pillar of Autumn. She put down 1,200 kilometers upspin. Energy readings show her fusion reactors are still powered up. The systems on the Pillar of Autumn have fail-safes even I can't override without authorization from the captain. We'll need to find him, or his neural implants, to start the fusion core detonation. One target remaining. Let's take care of the final pulse generator.
So kind of them to leave Banshees right here. No, don't. I say don't fly into me. This is not Just Cause 4. as it explodes. I was going to say, let me just pick up the other one. But it exploded before. Been a running theme as of late.
I located the Pillar of Autumn. She put down 1,200 kilometers upspin. Energy readings show her fusion reactors are still powered up. The systems on the Pillar of Autumn have fail-safes even I can't override without authorization from the captain. We'll need to find him, or his neural implants, to start the fusion core detonation. One target remaining. Let's take care of the final pulse generator.
Yeah, assume I don't get caught on anything. So I should probably just make a beeline for it. While avoiding fire from these other banshees. So where's the other one? What did it say about this not being Just Cause 4? Stop flying into me.
That tunnel leads to the next section of canyon. The final pulse generator we need to destroy is through there.
So I'm hearing is fly through the narrow tunnel, all crazy person like. As I get bombarded. Why can't my rockets hit that easily?
I located the Pillar of Autumn. She put down 1,200 kilometers upspin. Energy readings show her fusion reactors are still powered up. The systems on the Pillar of Autumn have fail-safes even I can't override without authorization from the captain. We'll need to find him, or his neural implants, to start the fusion core detonation. One target remaining. Let's take care of the final pulse generator.
Fine, but I'm killing these banshees first.
That tunnel leads to the next section of canyon. The final pulse generator we need to destroy is through there.
I knew you guys were there. We won't know about the other group until they fire. Okay, so do I have to manually open this door? He doesn't have to manually open the door. Or something explodes right beforehand. Alright, so that door is busted and it's no longer Banshee size, but I'm assuming it's Master Chief size. So let me reload the assault rifle because I'm out of spare shotgun ammo. Okay, and how is VPR? Where am I getting across? I'm guessing these little side bridges. If memory serves, I drove a tank clean through these things the last time. Well, at least it's a target-rich environment. Did you guys have any guns? I'm guessing no. You guys have guns, just not of the human variety. I say that as they bring out guns of the human variety. Okay then. A lot of guns of the human variety. They've even learned to take cover. Joy. so I'm running out of weapon ammo for the shotgun. Got plenty for the assault rifle. Oh, look, a health pack. Look, multiple health packs. Goody. I wonder if on the harder difficulties, health packs don't fully restore health. So you would need, like, multiple ones. That's the wrong button. To actually fully heal. Oh, this door fully opens. So kind of them to do that. Passageway large enough to drive a tank through, and I have to walk it. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Whatever happened to that scorpion I originally left behind here? Probably got eaten by the flood. That'd be my guess. That's always my guess. Anyway. The final run, as it were. Alright, so I'm just going to skirt around the large fight as I try to figure out how to get up there. And I've been seen. I mean, I guess I can go this way. Or not. Get up. I'm guessing I'm not going this way. Taking this gun though. Stay down. I'm down to one shotgun shell. I'm thinking I'm hitting the thing. Alright, now it's dead. Which means I now can't use it. Not that I could before. Alright, so there's still that sentry gun. Need to give it a wide berth. Need to give it a very wide berth. As they open fire. Okay. So I'm guessing I'm going this way. Or not, because there's more rocks here. Alright, so a big question. How far can I throw a grenade? And the answer, that far. Right, and that pretty much landed right where I was, so... not directly up. That wasn't far enough. But there's nothing I can do about it. That also I don't think was far enough. No, it wasn't. That's my last grenade. Period. And that also missed. Alright, so can I scale this thing? Yes, I can. So how do I get to where I need to go? And I'm hoping it wasn't that one Banshee that I blew up, because yeah, I blew that up. Alright, at least there aren't any sentry guns here. I'm taking this mostly because I have one shotgun. It's just slightly more ammo than one. Oh goody, they have rocket launchers. Let's go for the guy still holding a weapon. Shoot off the other arm upon my ledger once the other guy's dead. Okay. Guessing I'm probably gonna need this. Alright, so that looks like a burned out Wraith. So it still does not answer how I need to get where I need to go. And that Wraith is not burned out. It is in fact fully functioning and firing. Oh, there's also two of them. And flood with rocket launchers, because why not? And I'm done. And I'm just going to skirt around this way. Oh look, there's a Banshee I can use. Provided, of course, I don't get killed on the way there or on the way out. I'm just going to hop in and fly away. I do not want to be fighting all of that. Not without my own army and, well, at the very least, a tank of my own. Alright, very little coverage. This time, I'm not trying to shoot these things with a shotgun. the big question, is there a health pack? And the answer is probably not. I say that as there's a health pack here. And look, a shotgun. A shotgun without any ammo whatsoever. As I pick up more ammo. Okay. And there's also a rocket launcher here, because why not? Alright, so now it looks like we follow the arrows of going this way. So I go this way, and we follow them. Alright, I'm beginning to understand why there was a rocket launcher there. I'm even tempted to go back and get it once I run out of assault rifle ammo. Which at the rate I'm going will probably be sooner rather than later. Alright, and silly little me didn't realize the shields were down. I lost, I think, a couple bars of health. On the minus side, I now have 42 rounds of assault rifle ammo left. And now I have no assault rifle ammo. Okay, fine then. We get the big gun. Assuming you know I get out, so. Alright, let's see how they fare with this thing. And the answer is not nearly as well. You know what? Before I blow that third pulse generator, I'm going to go get more rocket ammo. Just in case. Assuming there actually is any. And there is none. Alright, now we watch as all heck breaks loose.
Final target neutralized. Let's get out of here.
Please.
Let's find a ride and get to the captain.
No, that'll take too long.
You have a better idea?
There's a teleportation grid that runs throughout Halo. That's how the monitor moves about so quickly. I learned how to tap into the grid when I was in the control center. Unfortunately, each jump requires a rather consequential expenditure of energy.
Something tells me I'm not gonna like this.
But I'm pretty sure I can pull it from your suit without permanently damaging your shields. Needless to say, I think we should only try this once.
Do it.
Okay. And we're away. Alright, so that was interesting. We just basically took out, at least temporarily, took out the Halo's main firing system. So, no massive blast wave that kills anything and everything sentient. So that way the Flood starve. And I question if it kills anything and everything sentient, and the higher forms of Flood are sentient, wouldn't it just kill them as well? But the problem isn't the fact that the sentient forms of Flood. The problem is that the Flood is the type of thing that if any cell or trace or strand of DNA survives, it's just going to grow back probably stronger than it used to be. And we're now working on a means of making certain that the Flood don't get out, while simultaneously also making certain that the Halo doesn't go off and kill everybody, because that would be counterproductive to our main goal of keeping humanity alive in the face of the Covenant threat. Although it would wipe out the Covenant as well, but double-edged swords have two edges, hence why they're called double-edged swords. So, we managed to disable the Halo in the short term, and now we're on our way to find keys, because, as usual, he likes to play Damsel, and we need him. Actually, technically, that's not true. We need his access codes. We don't actually need him. Slightly morbid thought if you think about it, but we need his personal access code, keys' keys, if you will, in order to get back to the Pillar of Autumn and set its engines to overload, which should cause a cataclysmic explosion, not only destroying the Pillar of Autumn, hampering the Flood from finding a ship off the planet, off the ring, I should say, because there are plenty of Covenant ships in the area they could just up and steal, but also destroying the ring in the process, which would prevent 343 Guilty Spark from firing off the Halo, even though he said he actually can't. It has to be a reclaimer, as he called us. But still, I'm sure he could figure out a workaround. If not, he could sucker in one of the Covenant to do it, although I'm not certain they can. Forerunner tech is weird like that. But anyway, hopefully it'll stop the Flood. Hopefully. The world is built on hope. It's also what powers fools. But that's neither here nor there, and while I could play through the next mission, I feel the need to save it for next time. Savor the story, as it were. There's, truth be told, not much left. At least not of this game, but there are other games in the series, which I will continue on after this. Come the greater of heck or high water, as I say. But, as I said, that's neither here nor there, and everything else is for another time, because I'm going to call it here. Everybody stay safe from the plague, and have a good day.